Yeah, I wish you a wonderful 2026. This year is already amazing for us all. Amen. Amen. So, if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. My name is Mel Bichine Judith, and guess what? This channel is out to help you develop personally in your finances, in your life, personal development, finances, and all of that. Okay, so stick around to get more information on how you can improve your wealth and your personal growth. Okay, and your mindset. So in my previous video I spoke about the 7 important things to do in 2026, right? So if you have not watched the video, please check the channel. You're gonna see it there. All right, so today I'm going to be breaking it down one after the other, because I promised in the previous video that I was going to pick them one after the other and break it down for us. Okay, so in this video I'm just going to talk about the number one, which is goal setting. First of all, there are 7. Let me just mention them again. The first one is goal setting. The second one is strategies to achieve this goal. The third is committing your plans to God. The fourth is studying, reading books. The fifth is improving your skill. The sixth is saving, and the last one is investing. Okay, so these are the 7 most important things to do in 2026. Now today we're going to talk about goal setting. This is a new year, so you cannot just go into this year, que sera, sera. What will be, will be. You will not plan. You will not put anything into place. No, you have to have a goal. You have to have a desire. You have to have a vision. Ask yourself, what is that thing that I want to achieve this year? At least by the end of this year, I should be saying that, okay, that one thing, I have achieved it. We're going to talk about how to go about it. So stay to the end of this video so that you can get more information. You can learn how to set goals and set it well to achieve it. Okay, so guys, talking about goal setting, you may be asking, why goal setting? Goal setting is very important because goal setting gives you focus. Goal setting is just like that template that you need to achieve whatever you want to achieve. It's just like a course outline. Let me say, if you're done with the university or if you went through the university setting, every new semester there's always a course outline, and that is the course outline they follow to teach you what you need to know in that particular semester. So goal setting is just like a course outline that you will use to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Let me say you want to achieve maybe you want to buy land, you want to buy a house, or you want to travel abroad, for example. You have a goal. This is a goal. Then the roadmap, you start writing down, okay, how am I going to achieve this and all of that. So goal setting is just like a roadmap to what you want to achieve in life, to what you want to become in life. And guess what? It makes you a better person. So what is goal setting? Goal setting is a process of clearly defining exactly what you want to achieve and creating a plan to achieve it within a specific period of time. There must be planning. There must be a deadline. That's a specific period of time. It gives you direction. It gives you focus. Anything you're doing it directing towards that goal. That is why goal setting is very important. You don't just wish for things. You plan it. You have to be intentional about achieving it. Okay? So, why is goal setting important? It gives clarity. I already mentioned that. You know exactly what you're working towards. Okay? So, let me say you want to travel abroad. You know that, okay, everything I'm doing, all the job I'm doing, every money I have, I'm saving it towards traveling abroad, right? So that is it. Now, goal setting boosts motivation. It gives you motivation. Whenever you see your goal, you're motivated to take action. You're motivated to do things. But if you don't have a goal, you just live life, que sera, sera. What will be, which is not good. Now, another thing is that goal setting improves decision making. There are some choices you will not take when you have a goal. Let me say the choice of, for example, you want to travel abroad. You're looking for money. You know, traveling abroad, you need lots of money to travel abroad. Now, there are some parties, maybe there are parties, there are events and all, that your friend will be telling you come and attend. You say no to them because you're trying to see how you can work to achieve the goal. Let me say you are somebody that work online, maybe a virtual assistant or something like that. Guess what? That work that you are doing, that time that you're supposed to use and go and party, use it, sit down and do the necessary work you need to do so that you can earn money and add to your savings for traveling abroad. You understand? Maybe the work you even do is the money you use and get a visa and pay for passport and all of those things. You understand? So that is it. Now, it helps you to measure progress. Goal setting. Whenever you see your goal, whatever you have done, you check back, you go back. Okay, what have I done? You tick it. What have I done? You tick it. That is why you must write it down so that you can always check your progress. Goal setting makes efforts gathered. It gathers your effort. It channels your effort to a particular place. Now, when it comes to goal setting, there are different types. There are so many types of goal, but I'm just going to mention a few. The first one is short-term goals. We have short-term goals, we have long-term goals, we have personal goals, we have career, academic goals, we have financial goals, we have spiritual goals, we have physical goals and the rest of them. All right. So talking about long-term goals, these are goals that you can achieve within a short period of time, like weeks, months, and days. Example, you want to save 50,000 naira in 3 months, and you just say, okay, every month from my salary, I'll bring out 10,000, or no, not 10,000, because 10,000 will not hit the goal. Every month from my salary, I bring out up to 18,000, 17,000. Before you know, in 3 months time, it should have accumulated, right? So that is short-term goal. Now, long-term goals, they take years. Maybe a goal of like traveling abroad. Traveling abroad, it depends. If you don't have a sponsor, it might take you years, maybe like 2 years or 3 to plan towards. But if you have a sponsor, it might be a bit easier. Another one is building a house, land buying. You want to build a house, you want to own a business, a big business. It will take some time, right? Another goal, long-term goal, is investing in stock. Now, when you're investing in stock, you buy stock, you have a long-term goal that, okay, this stock I'm buying, is inheritance stock. You're not touching it. So that stock can stay there for like 5 years, 10 years, or more, depending on you. You can sell some, right, along the line, sell some, then leave some, like that. So the stock can stay for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Remember, right? And that's it. Or you can even buy a land and leave it for a long time to appreciate. Maybe you buy a land in 2020, you bought a land in 2020, or you buy in 2026, you leave it till 2030 before you sell. That's a long-term goal. Okay, so we also have personal goals. Personal goals, maybe you want to improve in your health, eat healthy meals, vegetables, fruits, exercise, and all of that. Then habits, maybe you want to change a particular habit, and or maybe eating late at night, or going out irrelevantly. That's another thing. Okay, then we also have self-developmental goals. These are goals that you want to improve your skills, you want to learn more on different things, all right, and so on and so forth. We also have spiritual goals. Spiritual goals, you want to improve in knowing God for yourself, in going to church more, doing charity, paying your tithe, and all of that. Okay, we also have career goals, academic goals. I already mentioned academic goals. Maybe like traveling abroad. It might be for academic purpose or for work purpose, right? Another thing is to improving your skill. You pay to learn more about a particular skill, to become competent, to become a professional in that field. It can be a medical skill or a skill, a tech skill, maybe like virtual assistant or something like that. Okay, so we also have financial goals. You tell yourself, okay, this month or every time my money comes into my account, I save 10%, I invest it. I also invest in the stock market. You give yourself target, okay, every month I must invest in the stock market a certain amount, depending on how much you're earning, right? You can start little and gradually you improve, okay? Then you can also give yourself exploring other wealth creation options like real estate. You can buy land and all. You can also invest in foreign currencies and all. You don't have to put your money in one currency, which is naira. You should also consider putting your money in other currencies like US dollars, pounds, and the rest of them, Canadian cedis and all. So that is it. Now you might be asking, how do I set these goals? I'm gonna break it down for you step by step guide. First of all, your goal has to be clear enough. You have to understand, what do I want? What exactly do I want to achieve? You don't just say, oh, I want to be successful. Why do you want to be successful? How do you go about it? What exactly does success mean to you? That is why you have to be clear. Maybe every month you're earning 200k from your business. Maybe that's what success means to you. Maybe every single month you are learning a new skill, or you're improving in your skill and it's really paying off. That could be success to you. So everybody have what success means to them. So you have to define exactly what success is to you. Now, another thing is your goal have to be smart. Your goal have to be specific, clearly defined, measurable, have a trackable progress. It must be achievable. When it comes to specific, I've already said it has to be clearly defined. It has to be clear so that if you say you want to, let me say you want to travel abroad, right? How much exactly do I need to travel abroad? You state it down. Okay, maybe I need 10 million to travel abroad, right? That is a clear goal, right? The next thing, is it measurable? What does it mean to be measurable? Trackable process. Is it possible for you to do it? You ask yourself. Now, is it achievable? Is it realistic? Depending in your current life now. Let me say you are not even working and you are saying you want to travel abroad. You don't even have anything to do. You want to travel abroad. How? Possible. How now? It's not possible now. So you have to be sure that it's realistic. If you want to travel abroad, you have to start doing things. You have to have work. You have to have a business or something that will bring in money for you so that you can be able to achieve that goal, right? Relevant. This particular thing must be important to you. This particular thing, it must be important to you. If you say you want to travel abroad, why do you want to travel? Is it because everybody is jabbering? No. You have to ask yourself, what is the reason? Maybe you're the breadwinner in your family, or maybe you're going out to become a better person so that you can help your family and your society as well. So you have to ask yourself those questions. Is this thing really relevant in my life? Is it important in my life? That is the way you know. Then it must have a time bound. It must have a deadline. Now, example is saving 100,000 naira in 5 months. Yes, every month you save 20,000 naira, and you cannot achieve this thing if you don't have something that brings in money to your pocket. No, you cannot be jobless and say you want to save 100,000 naira. How? It's not possible. Okay, so that is it. Now the third thing is write down your goals. You don't have to have it in your head. When you have it in your head, you will not achieve it. Put it down and place it where you can see it every single day. It helps you. There is this neurons in the brain that anytime it sees it, it wants to give you steps, ways to achieve it. That's what it does. You seeing it every day. You can even snap it and use it as your wallpaper. Another one is break down your goals into action step. Strategize. Okay, what do I need to do? Where do I need to start? And the rest of them. Put it down. Break it down into daily goals, weekly goals, and then monthly goals so that you can be able to achieve it, especially for long-term goals. You have to break it down, because if you just say the goal like that, oh, I want to achieve, I want to travel abroad, and you're not breaking it down. How do I achieve this? Okay, I need 10 million to travel abroad, right? Okay, this 10 million, you're supposed to break it down. Okay, in how many years time? Is it 2 years, 3 years? How many years time? Now, each year, how much am I supposed to raise? Now, in that each year, let me say in a year, let me say you're using 3 years, for example, to travel abroad, and you need 10 million naira. you can break it down. Okay, 10 million naira divided by 3, you can do 3 million per year, or you can do 3.5 per year. Now in this 3.5 per year, this 3.5, now you now divide this 3.5 by 12 months, which is 1 year, right? Now when you divide it by 12 months, okay, after dividing by 12 months, in each of these months, how much are you supposed to have raised in each of these months? You know the amount, the exact amount. Now if you know the exact amount for each month, that money, now you now divide it weekly. How much are you supposed to raise every week? After that, you divide it every day. So that is how you can be able to achieve your goal. You don't just have it that, okay, I'm going to do this. It will be so clumsy that you might be scared to even take action. Okay, so that's why you have to break it down. Now, another thing is set deadlines and milestones. You have to set deadlines and milestones. Deadline creates urgency. When you have deadline that, okay, by the end of this week, I'm supposed to have saved this and all of that. It's just like maybe you have a goal to save a particular amount every day. Like, it's a new year. So some people, I personally advise to automate your saving. Now, let me say every day you automate your saving to save, let me say 1,000 naira in a day, for example, just 1K, and you automate it. And that particular day, maybe there's no money in your account, maybe you paid for something, or there's no money in your account. You'll be triggered. Hey, how do I get this 1K to like put so that this thing will go to my savings? You understand that urgency is there. You now look for how to raise the 1,000 naira. So that is what goal setting does. Okay, daily action. You have to put in the work. You have to wake up and do the work so that you can be able to achieve your goal. Every day, anything you do, your 24 hours, you must do something so that you can be able to achieve your goal. Then the last one is to review and adjust regularly. You have to review your goals. Ask yourself, am I achieving this goal? What am I doing correctly? What am I not doing correctly? You look for how to achieve it. Now, if there are some things you need to adjust, maybe you are not really putting in more time and all, you have to put in more time. That is why it's good to review. Review is like you checking everything that you have been doing so far to know if truly all these things are leading you to your goals. Now, there are some common mistakes to avoid while setting goals. Number one is don't set too much goals. Just set one goal and break it down. It will help you to achieve it, right? Don't be unrealistic. Just like I said, you want to be saving 100,000 naira, or you want to travel abroad and you don't have anything you're doing bringing money for you. Go possible, it's not possible. So that is it. You have to be realistic. You know your level. You should be realistic. Another one is not attaching deadlines. If you don't attach deadlines to your goal, you will not achieve it. That's just the bitter truth. Okay? Now, giving up too early. Maybe you are doing it and it's not working. Don't give up. Just keep on doing it. Guess what? It's not about the big work you do. It's about consistency. The little things you do every day, it compounds and become big thing. All right. Now, there's this book called Compound Effect. It's written by Darren Hardy. Now, that book is very nice because it's going to teach you how little things you do compound and become big. That is why you see when somebody is saving just as little as 1,000 naira every single day, you see that by the end of the year, that 1,000 naira have become a huge amount. It has turned into 365,000 naira, right? So that is it. That's why little drops of water makes an ocean. That's what they usually say. So don't give up easily. Just be doing it based on your own pace, based on what you can do. Don't start on a high tone. Start with little step and gradually improve. Okay? Now, not reviewing your progress. Not reviewing will make you feel like you're not doing anything. But when you review your goal, you're going to see is going to show you, okay, these are the things. At least you're even putting effort and all. But when you don't review, it feels like you're not doing anything. It feels like that goal is not even achievable. You just lose interest and like, ugh. So reviewing is very important. Now, the final thought is goal setting Goal setting now is very, very important because it turns dreams to reality. Goal setting turns your dreams to reality. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Now, clear goals turns plans into reality. It turns plans into results. And guess what? As you're setting goals, your life improves and you achieve a lot. You become a better person and all. So that is it. That for goal setting. Now, you can go to the comment section and tell me if you have set your goal for 2026 or you're about to. And then you also tell me if you're willing to set your goals if you haven't. If you're willing to set your goals if you haven't. And then if you have set your goals, what are the action steps? Hope you are taking the action steps. Hope all these things I'm saying you're putting into place. Okay? So that is that. See you in the next video.